So for the actual sausage meat mix for the Scotch egg, Cumberland sausages just with their skins removed and then crumbled, and then this white pudding, which I love to add, just lightens it up. White pudding you can readily get from the butchers or even from the supermarket these days, and then season that really well with some delicious flaky Maldon sea salt. A good amount of black pepper is going to add that heat and that spice to the mix. And then for me, king of the herbs is sage. And then finally, a good dollop of Dijon mustard, and that's also going to help bring all of that sausage meat mix together. And that is going to be perfect flavour to go with our wonderfully soft and gooey Burford brown eggs. Bring it into a ball, and then we want to portion these into 75 gram balls each. We'll refrigerate these for them to firm up. And now we come on to the assembly part of the egg. So taking our portioned sausage meat out of the fridge, and we want to flatten these into discs to encase our eggs. Just simply taking the patty and squashing in the palm of your hand into a nice large flat disc. And then taking your egg, just popping that into the middle of the sausage meat. And the most important thing you want to do is make sure that you're bringing that sausage meat together so that there's no egg white showing. So to complete the egg, you've got to do the pane, which is essentially flour, egg and breadcrumbs. So starting off with a bowl of flour, just adding a little pinch of salt to that to season the flour. Then the eggs, and then adding a pinch of salt to the eggs to help break the egg whites down. And then also a little splash of water into the eggs as well, and whisk those. And then for the breadcrumbs, which are panko breadcrumbs, which are perfect for a Scotch egg because they go really crispy. But I like to add to that a bit of dried parsley, which adds wonderful colour and seasoning, and then also a pinch of salt to give it that green flecks. And then we're going to pane into the flour first and just roll them around straight into the egg, and then finally into the breadcrumbs using the same hand. Coat the egg. We're going to deep fry these for 3 minutes at 180 degrees until they are perfectly golden brown, and resting them on a cooling rack or on some kitchen paper, and just season with a pinch of salt. Time to plate up. We've got our delicious piccalilli, which is great, especially if you can do it a couple of weeks in advance and let those flavours mature. And then for our delicious, perfectly fried Scotch egg to serve, cutting that in half and revealing that jammy, perfectly cooked, bright, vivid orange Burford brown yolk. The ultimate pub snack for me, the original Scotch egg with a Burford brown, and of course that piccalilli on the side. I can't wait to tuck in.